Alien, Romulus. Directed by Fede Alvarez, is a tense sci-fi horror film set in 2142, between the events of Alien, 1979, and Aliens, 1986. It follows a group of young space colonists, led by Rain Carradine, who venture to an abandoned Weyland-Yutani station in search of cryopods to escape their oppressive system. Instead, they unearth a chilling xenomorph threat and its deadly offspring, facing betrayal, sacrifice, and the horror of a new hybrid's birth. In the opening act of the movie, Rain Carradine and her adoptive android brother Andy are stuck on the desolate mining colony Jackson Star. Rain has completed her contract but finds it arbitrarily extended by Weyland-Yutani, crushing her dreams of leaving for a better life on planet Ivaga 3. Joined by ex-boyfriend Tyler, his pregnant sister Kay, cousin Bjorn, and Bjorn's adoptive sister Navarro, Rain is enticed by the promise of hijacking cryostasis pods from an abandoned research station, Renaissance, divided into Romulus and Remus, to make a fresh start. The crew infiltrates Renaissance only to trigger a lockdown. They accidentally release dormant facehugger parasites while sourcing cryo-fuel, unleashing a terrifying outbreak. Panic grips them as they realize they've walked into a xenomorph breeding ground. The second act progresses into horror side of the movie. Rain reactivates Rook, a neutral android, and uses its controlled chip to upgrade Andy. However, Andy's loyalty is manipulated, programmed to prioritize Weyland-Yutani samples over his bond with Rain. The group splits during the hunt. Navarro is face-hugged and dies. Bjorn and Tyler are killed, Bjorn by acid blood, Tyler heroically sacrificing himself to save Kay. The deadly creature stalks them in vacuum-locked corridors. Rain, Kay, and Andy scramble to disable lockdowns and gather the cryopods. Kay, weakened but resilient, secretly uses the experimental Z01 fluid, an alien DNA serum, accelerating her healing but making her body prone to mutation. Andy, now partially loyal to Weyland-Yutani, nearly locks Rain out, but she regains control by removing Rook's chip. They engineer a daring escape amid zero-G action, blasting through flying debris and acid blood. The third act shows the hybrid and its aftermath as we go. Back on their ship, Kay's pregnancy, infected by the facehugger and expedited by Z01, culminates in a horrifying birth. The human-alien hybrid is born fully formed within minutes, brutally killing Kay and maiming Andy. As the hybrid advances toward Rain, she ejects it into space just as the unstable station shatters against planetary rings. Gravity waves crush the stream, eliminating the creature before it can infect Ivaga 3. Rain places herself and a wounded Andy into the remaining cryopods. In her log, she records the loss and warns of the hybrid's threat. With hope tinged by tragedy, the ship sets course toward Ivaga, leaving the question haunting: will the hybrid's genetic legacy truly perish? My final thoughts for this movie is that Alien Romulus revitalizes the claustrophobic dread of the Alien series with modern visceral craftsmanship. It revisits core elements, stealth terror, android ambiguity, and primal violence, while introducing a new genetic nightmare in the avian-like hybrid. In the end, Rain's log and their cryobound flight become a testament. Human hope persists, even when forged from heartbreak and survival.